Welcome! Today we are diving into a fascinating yet critical discussion about the role of artificial intelligence in recruitment. We will explore the article titled Highly Accurate but Still Discriminatory, a fairness evaluation of algorithmic video analysis in the recruitment context. This research highlights the promise and pitfalls of using AI algorithms to assess job applicants. Let's unravel what the authors discovered. This article is written by these powerful authors. AI is increasingly integrated into recruitment to save costs, enhance efficiency, and mitigate human biases. However, questions arise about its fairness, especially regarding underrepresented groups like specific genders or ethnicities. Despite high accuracy, these algorithms are not free from discrimination. The first issue occurs is bias in algorithm. Algorithmic bias happens when a computer program makes unfair decisions that favor or harm certain groups of people. This can happen because the data used to train the program isn't balanced or includes past prejudice, or because the program was designed in a way that overlooks fairness. For example, facial recognition systems might struggle to recognize people with darker skin because they were trained with fewer images of them. Similarly, hiring programs might prefer male candidates if the data used to train them mostly included men. To fix this, we need to use diverse data, check programs regularly for fairness, and make sure people understand and oversee how the programs work. The next issue occurs is amplification of inequalities. Amplification of inequalities happens when a system or tool, like an algorithm, makes existing unfairness in society worse. This happens because the system learns from biased data or overemphasizes patterns in the data. For example, if a hiring algorithm sees that more men were hired in the past, it might keep favoring men even more, making it harder for women to get jobs. To prevent this, it is important to carefully design and test systems so they don't make biases stronger. The last issue occurs in unpredictable classifications. Unpredictable classifications happen when an algorithm makes decisions that are inconsistent or unexpected, especially for underrepresented groups. This usually occurs because the training data doesn't include enough examples from these groups, making the algorithm less reliable for them. For example, a hiring system might predict that candidates from a certain ethnicity are less suitable for jobs simply because there were not enough examples of people from that ethnicity in the data. Similarly, a facial recognition tool might fail to identify people with unique facial features that were not common in the training data. To fix this, it is important to use diverse and balanced data so the algorithm works well for everyone. Now, let's explore the challenges that emerge when AI takes center stage in recruitment. The first challenge is data quality and representation. Data quality and representation can be challenging because the data we collect might be incomplete, inaccurate, or outdated, leading to unreliable results. For example, missing values in a survey or errors in data entry can make it hard to trust conclusions. Additionally, how data is presented, such as choosing the right format or category labels, can influence analysis. If data is poorly structured, like using unclear label or inconsistent units, it becomes difficult to compare or analyze effectively. For instance, if survey responses are grouped into broad categories like young, middle-aged, and old without clear age range, it can lead to confusion and misunderstanding. The next challenge is lack of transparency. Lack of transparency in AI recruitment system is clearly explained, so candidates don't know why they were chosen or rejected. For example, if an AI system rejects a candidate based on factors like resumes or interview performance but doesn't explain the reason behind its decision, it can feel unfair or biased. This lack of clarity can lead to distrust, and companies might unknowingly reinforce biases if the AI is trained on biased data, like favoring certain genders or ethnic groups. The last challenge is limited contextual understanding. Limited contextual understanding in AI recruitment is a challenge because AI systems might not completely understand all aspects of a candidate's experiences or background. For example, an AI might focus on specific keywords in a resume without understanding the broader context, such as why a candidate took a career break or how their unique experiences might be valuable. This can lead to overlooking qualified candidates who don't fit the exact criteria the AI is programmed to look for, like someone with non-traditional education or unconventional career path. Without understanding the full picture, the AI might make poor or biased decisions, missing out on talent that doesn't fit the typical criteria. So, how can organizations address these challenges? The authors propose some effective solutions. The first solution is auditing algorithms. Auditing algorithms in AI recruitment can help to reduce discrimination by regularly checking if the system is making fair and unbiased decisions. This involves reviewing the data used to train the AI and ensuring it doesn't favor certain groups over others, such as excluding women or minorities. For example, if an AI system is trained on past hiring data that included biased decisions, it could unintentionally repeat those patterns. By auditing the algorithm, companies can spot and fix these biases, making the process more transparent and equal. Regular audits can also involve testing the AI with different candidate groups to ensure it treats everyone fairly. The next solution is improving data quality. Improving data quality in AI recruitment helps reduce discrimination by ensuring that the data used to train the AI is accurate, complete, and free from bias. For example, if the data contains gender or racial biases, the AI may learn to favor certain groups over others. To improve data quality, companies can carefully select diverse and representative data, making sure it reflects a wide range of candidates from different backgrounds. They can also clean the data to remove errors or gaps, like fixing missing information in resumes. By using high-quality data, the AI will be better at making fair and unbiased decisions, helping ensure that everyone gets a fair chance in the recruitment process. Lastly, the solution in terms of transparency and accountability. Transparency and accountability in AI recruitment can help prevent discrimination by making the AI's decision-making process clear and ensuring that companies are responsible for the outcomes. For example, companies can provide candidates with explanation about why they were selected or rejected, showing how the AI considered their qualifications. This can include sharing the criteria the AI uses, such as specific skills or experience, and how it weighs them. Additionally, companies can hold the AI accountable by regularly reviewing its decision and making adjustments if biases or unfair patterns are found. This way, candidates can trust the process and companies can ensure that their AI recruitment system is fair and ethical. Looking ahead, here are some exciting opportunities for development in this field. The first solution for this issue is by doing research on diverse data sets. Research on diverse data sets can help reduce discrimination in AI AI recruitment by ensuring the data used to train the AI includes a wide range of backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives. For example, instead of using only data from a specific gender, age, group, or ethnic background, the data set should represent various groups equally. This allows the AI to learn from a more balanced and inclusive set of examples, helping it make clearer decisions. Researchers can also explore different ways to collect and label data to avoid bias patterns. By doing research on diverse data sets, companies can create AI systems that are better at recognizing talents from all kinds of candidates, reducing the risk of discrimination. The next suggestion is by doing ethical standards and regulation. Establishing ethical standards and regulation in AI recruitment can help prevent discrimination by setting clear rules on how AI systems should be developed and used. For example, companies could follow guidelines that ensure AI systems do not unfairly favor one group over another, such as gender or race. Regulations could require companies to test their AI systems regularly for bias and make adjustments if needed. Ethical standards might also include ensuring that candidates' privacy is respected and that decisions made by AI are transparent and explainable. By following these standards, companies can create AI recruitment systems that are fair, accountable, and trustable. And the last suggestion is by doing human-AI collaboration. Human-AI collaboration in recruitment can help reduce discrimination by combining the strength of both human and AI. AI quickly analyze resumes or screen candidates for specific skills, but human can bring context, judgment, and empathy to the process. For example, while AI might overlook candidates with non-traditional backgrounds, a human recruiter can recognize the value in these experiences. By working together, human can guide the AI to make more fair and balanced decisions, ensuring that the system doesn't rely solely on patterns that might unintentionally be balanced. This approach creates a more inclusive and well-rounded recruitment process. How can AI recruitment system unintentionally discriminate against certain candidates? I will answer this question. The answer is, AI recruitment system can unintentionally discriminate against candidates if they are trained on biased data or use unfair criteria. For example, if an AI is trained on past hiring data that favors certain gender or ethnic groups, the AI might learn to make decisions that unfairly prioritize those groups. It could also overlook qualified candidates who don't fit a specific profile the AI is programmed to look for, such as people with a non-traditional career path or educational backgrounds. This happens because AI systems are only as good as the data they are trained on, and if the data reflects past biases, the AI can continue those patterns unless steps are taken to ensure fairness. To wrap up, while AI holds immense potential to revolutionize recruitment, this study reminds us of the responsibility to implement it thoughtfully. By addressing biases and promoting transparency, we can pave the way for truly fair hiring practices. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive. If you found this discussion valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Have another thoughts or question? Drop them in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going.